Good morning, evening, or whatever it might be. I know it's my night going into morning. What is up, guys? We have some news that we need to cover today from the structure deck, and I believe we are finally getting the XYZ version of Summoned Skull. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have what appears to be an XYZ Summoned Skull, but we'll get to that shortly here. So, Salmangreat support hasn't been all that great. Yesterday we got the Claw. I wasn't too thrilled with the Claw. But, for the most part, for some reason, they're still promoting more from the structure deck. So, this is kind of where you're going to get the whole deck handed to you on a silver platter. We've got, 6 cards here? So, yeah, kind of bear with me here. But they're going to wrap everything up in a nice, solid $10 box. You pick it up. You can play Salmangreat. That's kind of what they're going for here. So, Salmangreat Raccoon. Oh no, that's a lot of text. So, he's of course Cyberse. This is what the full actual first Cyberse archetype that we have. He's 400, 800. You can only use this card's second name effect once per turn. So, when a Salmangreat you control is selected for an opponent's attack, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Target those 2 battling monsters, gain life points equal to the attacking monster's attack. Also, the targeted monster cannot be destroyed by battle for the rest of this turn. So, this is actually an interesting hand trap effect. So, for having them battle one of your Salmangreats, you get to give protection to it and gain life points. Now, this is an inherent neg 1, which is fine, but you take what you can get. And then the second effect, when a Salmangreat you control is destroyed, or no, when a Salmangreat you control destroys an opponent's monster or battle and sends it to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. Ooh. So, wow, they actually gave this recurability. That's really good. Like, I was sitting here, I was like, this isn't going to be that great. No, they gave this a means to recur itself back to the hand once per turn. This is a cute little soft lock. Good job. I actually really like this. Okay, that's... Whew, okay. The next one up is Salmangreat Gazelle. So 15, 1000. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So, I mean, standing at 1500 is nothing to really gawk at, but, like, that's not bad. So, if a Salmangreat monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except for Gazelle, you can special summon this card from your hand. This is what I was talking about with these XYZ-based decks, or Link-based decks, needing these extenders. This is actually another extender. If this card is almost special, you can send one Salmangreat from your deck to the graveyard, except for Gazelle. So, you can actually, if you bring this out, you can dump the raccoon, and then you can combo up the raccoon when you destroy something, and then you can have the raccoon loaded up for the rest of the turns. Foolish Barrel effects in this deck are really good, actually. Like, I think that's the one thing I kind of like about this. Like, the deck does tutor for itself, and 95% of the deck is an extender in itself, so, I mean, loading up extra pieces is not necessarily a bad thing. Now we have more here. Ooh, a little spinny, and then a little peacock, actually. Okay, so, let's see here. Spinny, 1,000, 1,500. Okay, that's fine by me. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn. I also like how they've once per turn restricted the shit out of these cards. They do not want you abusing these. So if you control a Salmangreat card, you can discard this card. Target one face-up monster gains 500 attack until the end of the turn. This isn't a quick effect. Huh. That's interesting. They did not do this card justice. And if you control a Salmangreat monster other than Salmangreat Spinny, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, I can discard it, give a monster 500. That's not a quick effect. And then I can special summon it from the graveyard if I control something other than Spinny, and I force it to banish itself when it leaves the field. Okay, once again, another extender for the plays that you want to make with this deck. I mean, it's nothing too great. I don't know what more you're really expecting from Salmangreat. Like, you'll be able to make it Link monsters and whatever other large monsters you want to make relatively freely, actually. Salmangreat Fowl. Looks like a peacock to me, but okay. Let's see here. 18,200. Let's see. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. Cool. So the second effect is not restricted. Cool. So if a Salmangreat monster is normal special summon to your field, except for foul, you can special summon this card from your hand. Woohoo! More extenders. This is what I want in my life, I guess. So one Salmangreat card from your hand or face up from the field to the graveyard and target one set spell and trap card your opponent controls. That target cannot be activated during this turn. So you couldn't even give me the clause of destroying it. You just give me the ability to blink it for the turn. That's not so good, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not self-restricted to once per turn. That makes life a little bit better for the people that want to try to go for the general OTK with the claw. As long as your opponent builds a big board for you to kind of capitalize on, you'll be able to take advantage of that. And here they gave you a means to kind of blink those cards and do what you want to do. I wish we could destroy them, but life would be too good for that. Oh yes, we got an Exceed monster. And it's rank 3. So it's 2,900. 2 level 3 monsters to make this bad boy. Okay. You can only use this card's 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. Oh boy. You detach 1 material from this card. Special summon 1 Salmangreat from your deck in face-up defense mode. But for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate monster effects except for fire monsters. So they gave us a means to beam out whatever combo piece we essentially need from the deck. Works for me. And if this Exceed Summon card is sent to the graveyard for the link summon of a Salmangreat monster, target one monster on the field, return that monster to its owner's hand. So we can bounce back a Salmangreat card to extend with it once again. Is that kind of what I'm getting with? I thought most of the Salmangreat summon monsters were restricted. But to commit 2 level 3s to make this, bring out another fire monster, and then I can link away the horse and the fire, or the horse and this and whatever I brought out, and make a link to. That's not bad. Extenders, ladies and gentlemen. I wish that this card could count as 2 link material, personally. My life would be a little bit better, but still, we'll make it. We'll kind of capitalize on the situation. I'm not disappointed in this. And then Salmangreat Circle, a quick play spell card. Alright. So you can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. I'm seeing great things here. So you can activate one of the following effects. Add 1 Salmangreat from your deck to your hand. Anybody else find this weird that this is a Rhoda that's quick play? But it's self-restricted to once per turn, and then I can use it on my opponent's turn if I set it. Or I can target 1 Salmangreat Link monster you control that was linked summon using link material with the same name as itself, and it becomes unaffected by other monster effects for the rest of this turn. Hold up here. You're telling me you gave me a Rhoda and a means to make my monster unaffected by other monster effects in the same card? I'm reading this right? Quick play. Activate one of the following. Add a Salmangreat, and a Salmangreat Link monster can be unaffected. Whew. Okay. That's what I like to see. Okay, cool. So the archetype's got to be good now, right? We have a Rhoda. Like, we can't fail this from this point on. Like, just saying. And then last but not least, we got Exceeds Skull Archfiend. Wow, they actually called it Exceeds Skull's Archfiend. 25, 1200, rank 6. So just 2 level 6 monsters to make it. Okay, so they at least made him generic. If a summoned skull you control be destroyed by a battle or card effect, you detach 1 material from this card instead. So he can protect himself? That's pretty cute. And then if this Exceed Summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can special summon 1 Summoned Skull from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It comes out as one of the cards you pull from the special 20th Anniversary Edition 4th volume. Further news will be revealed as soon as possible. I actually love the idea of what they've been doing here with Summoned Skull. The fact that this card is kind of a wind-up Zen mains for itself is relatively cute. Never been a super big fan of what they've been trying to do with Summoned Skull, but you know what? Like, you take it what you get. Like, you can't be disappointed in all of the new material. And it's just cool seeing that Summoned Skull's getting this big revival archetype boot for himself. So guys, what do you think about the new stuff tonight? What do you think about the new Salmangreat stuff? My opinion is drastically changing on the deck. Like, now I see that they have a Rhoda, and a means to be unaffected all kind of wrapped into one bundle. Like, I'm not disappointed. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vancol40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.